Former getaway driver Charles and his girlfriend Annie are in the witness protection program.
You're so terrible on the eyes. I don't know why I share a bed with you.
But they both come out of hiding to get Annie to a job interview in LA.
Alex, what do you want?
I want my money, that's it, bro.
You got it.
The two are discovered by the Feds and the Crooks and must run for their lives in Hit and Run.
Hi, thanks for joining us. I'm Salim.
I'm Sean.
I'm Teresa.
And we are here to review the action comedy Hit and Run. We've all just seen it. Sean, tell us a little bit about it.
So Dax Shepard is the star, the writer, and the co-director on Hit and Run. And it's too many hats. I like him. I think he's a talented guy, but it's overstuffed. He tries to do too many things with the movie, and he should have given some of these jobs to other people.
This movie was a rom-com / action movie, and the rom-com part of it was great. Like the chemistry between him and Kristen Bell, it was really strong in the moments between them. They were very heartwarming, they made you smile. It was just the action part that was lacking.
I definitely agree. Now, I think Dax Shepard is actually a very interesting guy. He first came on the scene as one of the prankers in Punk'd, and then he kind of parlayed that into a career in TV. And so we know that he's unique, you know, he's funny, he has the chops to actually be on something like Punk'd, but also be on Parenthood, and he's a writer and he's a director, so he does have the talent, but I agree, he's doing too much. He doesn't know how to direct a action comedy movie because that's not really in his wheelhouse.
Right, and even some of the romantic comedy stuff, that's the best stuff in the movie, undeniably, I think, but it strained credibility for me a little bit. Structurally, I mean, some of the conversations that Kristen Bell and Dax Shepard's characters are having in the car feel like they've just met each other. I mean, she's only recognizing things about him now that she never recognized in a year that they were dating.
When I got into witness protection, I knew I wasn't going to be that guy anymore.
You're a bank robber?
I did the getaway driving part.
Who are you?
Apparently, she never asked him why he was in witness protection.
It's true that dialogue would have been suited for a traditional rom-com movie of, oh, let's meet cute and then get to know each other and then have those cute dialogue moments. But you're right, like in this movie, with this premise, it didn't work.
Yeah, and considering that there were so many car chase scenes, it just really got boring. Like after a while, I started looking at my watch and I was like, okay, let's get to the next scene.
It got to the point where I just wanted to see the rom-com stuff. And then when they would bring in the criminals, I'm like, I'm not really scared of them. You never felt like the criminals were gonna kill anybody.
Yeah.
There was just no stakes.
And that's Dax Shepard failing in a couple of ways. He's failing, especially in the car chase scenes. I got the sense maybe he likes Bullet and the French Connection, so he's like, I want to make my own car chase movie. But a good car chase works in the same way a good plot works. It has ups and downs, it has suspense, it builds tension. Here it's just basically, we're gonna put our foot on the gas and go. And there's no ups and downs or structure to those car chases.
Very true. Their relationship is so real. They're together in real life, and I feel like that's one of the biggest draws to this, is you see these two characters that really are loyal to each other. They really love each other, and I felt this chemistry between them.
Watch your mouth.
What? Hey.
Watch your mouth.
I smacked you.
Vaccinated. I was vaccinated because unlike you, I was born after the polio vaccine.
What are you talking about? I am 5 years older than you.
Well, how do I know that? I've seen no documentation of that. For all I know, you're 45.
Listen to me.
He can play this macho guy really well, but he also can do the gooey moments very well. Like if I was a girl, I'd probably be like, oh, Dax.
I was very surprised with him. He never really struck me as this leading man, romantic interest, but when I saw this movie, he really did a great job. He was very tough, he was very sexy, he was very interesting, so he did a good job.
I think a lot of the cast is very good, but that almost irritates me in a way, because I'm like, all these people are in here doing good work, and they've got some crisp dialogue, but it's within a structure and a plot that's just not very good. It doesn't stand up to what they can do. Dax Shepard co-directed this with David Palmer, and I think it seriously has tonal issues. I mean, the first scene of the movie is this sweet romantic scene in bed between Kristen Bell and Dax Shepard, and the next scene is Tom Arnold spilling coffee on himself and letting his car roll down the hill in neutral. And it's like, well, what is the movie trying to be? Is it trying to be a romance? Is it trying to be a slapstick comedy? There's too many things playing here. It's like they're trying to get every single audience out there.
I didn't really mind the blending of the genres. It was just more of the pacing where, you know, once they got on the road and it was funny for a while, but then the chase and all that stuff, it just became too slow and too boring. I think that for me was where I really got lost.
Despite some good writing and a strong cast, Hit and Run doesn't gel into a movie that works. So, skip it.
Oh, I'm running from it, huh? All right. Well, I thought Hit and Run was a fun ride, but it did get boring very fast. Stream it.
This movie had a cliched plot, but it was cute enough that you should watch it at home. Stream it.
All right, well, our votes add up to 1 ticket, which is a stream it for Hit and Run. Cheers, mate.
Cheers.
Xanax. Oh, it's so good.
The one thing that I did not agree with, did not like, was Bradley Cooper's dreadlocks.